Well, Bob, that fog and those low clouds just blocking the view of the bay almost completely.
Pretty interesting, too. It rolled right in pretty quickly and shutting down the Sunshine Skyway Bridge.
Right.
You know it was pretty thick if that happens.
That happens,
We did that yesterday. By the way, I want to thank everyone for sending in their
Happy
birthday wishes. I got so many.
yesterday.
I can't respond to all of them on social media, but I want to thank everyone that did do that. And also to Gabby, the bird out at Save Our Seabirds, who sang happy birthday to me, which was unexpected. The first time in 57 years that a bird has sung happy birthday.
That's
right.
awesome.
It's amazing. We are looking at this fog earlier. Anna Maria webcam. Speaking of birds, I'm going to show you this. This was right around 11 o'clock or so, and we had some of the white birds that you saw there earlier, white pelicans that are down. Again, you saw that earlier. Those are around town, so keep an eye on those. We saw a few of those at Save Our Birds Sanctuary out on Kent Thompson Parkway on City Island yesterday. So go out there and visit them. A great location there, great idea that has moved forward in the last 4 years there. Islander Club, Carolyn Hill getting the sunset tonight. Looking out there from Longboat Key. Beautiful one it was. Appreciate that. If you have a photo, send it to pics at mysuncoast.com, or we'll pick it up off mysuncoast.com or as well as Facebook, our Facebook page as well. Not much going on here with rain, a few showers well. Inland, our current conditions, 74, still warm, still muggy, and the humidity fairly high at 85%. There's still a chance to get some more fog up in Manatee and Sarasota counties. Already got some still hanging around from Venice southward, so that is still in play tonight. 78 degrees, that was the high. 76 is our normal. Some areas east of I-75 did warm into the low 80s today. 67 was the morning low. Will be a little bit cooler tomorrow as a result of some slightly drier and slightly cooler air filtering in behind this front that kind of brought that fog with it. As far as temperatures go, here we have into the low 70s right near the water, where the water temperature is at 73 with that west wind. It keeps things fairly uniform there, but inland areas still in the upper 70s, 78 degrees now into Arcadia. Well, over the southeast, all is fairly quiet. That frontal boundary is still just hanging on to the north of us, so it will slowly sink southward, but the winds behind it are not all that strong, so we're not anticipating a big drop in temperatures. We will see those winds switch around more to a northeasterly direction. Today, they were out of the south and southwest and kind of warm things up there. That warm, moist air kind of overriding the cooler Gulf of Mexico water temperature, bringing that advection fog or sea fog in. And again, you can still see that front just to the north of the Tampa Bay area. Some low clouds and some fog still hanging out along the west coast of Florida. Temperature now in Boston, it's 50. Montreal, though, 39, 29 in Bismarck and Rapid City, 26. So some very cold air starting to spill in over the northern plain states. And it's not going to make it down here anytime soon, but next week, it may. At this time next week, we may see some much cooler air moving on in. 50 in Atlanta right now. As far as the futurecast goes, there goes the front. By tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, still just right over the top of us. But then pushing on to the south, we'll see partly cloudy skies, winds turning more to the east, more rain across Louisiana and Texas. Some of those storms could be rather intense too tomorrow afternoon and evening, so we'll keep an eye on that for you in Oklahoma and Texas. And then for the southeast, though, not as much, just a lot of clouds hanging on there. For boaters tomorrow, winds will be a bit brisk, northeast at 10 to 15 knots. Seas will be 2 to 4 feet. And a moderate chop on the bays and inland waters. The water temperature now has warmed up actually to 73. Beaches will see a high right around 77 degrees. Inland areas into the upper 70s to near 80 degrees. A low tide upcoming 6:53. High tide will be at 12:21 and sunrise at 7:04. The forecast checks in like this tonight. Still some fog around, patchy, and then 63 for your low. Partly cloudy skies. So that low temperature above average tomorrow. Look for looks like a warmer temperature still into the upper 70s to low 80s inland areas. And we'll see some sunshine around, some clouds in the morning, and the extended forecast does call for upper 70s near the beaches, and we'll see a nice weekend ahead. Saturday and Sunday, sunshine, highs in the low 80s. A storm system brings a good chance for some showers around on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then the temperatures finally starting to drop by Thursday of next week.